You hear it all the time from students, parents, and teachers. Every school year, learning stops when it's time to teach to the test, the standardized tests used to assess the progress of students. The state legislature is working on a fix. The question is whether it's the right fix. Dwayne Lindo joins us with more. Dwayne.
Well, Alan, according to 3 Republican lawmakers and many around the state, swapping these standardized exams and replacing them with, say, the SAT or the ACT is the answer. But for some opponents of the bill, it's just not the case.
A ripple effect felt by administrators with Florida's standardized assessment exams.
I think over the course of the last 3 years, it's no secret that there's been a lot of debate and concerns over testing.
Due to parents all over the state having an issue with these tests being rushed into the system.
And it was determined that 35% of what was on it was not aligned to Florida state standards. It was a test that was written for Utah. It was not written for students here in Florida.
A test that education activist Bridget Mendel says has been a nightmare for Florida students and teachers. But now, 3 Republican lawmakers may be swooping down to the rescue. A House and Senate bill that plans on cutting back on standardized testing and make changes to statewide assessments in Florida by replacing the current exam with the SAT and ACTs, along with a few other provisions.
A paper and pencil option, elimination of some EOCs, taking a look and reevaluating how teachers are evaluated based on these testing options, and creating more transparency for parents as well throughout the whole testing process.
Sarasota School Board member Bridget Ziegler says the point is to create an environment that is focused on education and instruction. One of the keys is to move testing from the spring to the end of the school year.
If we're testing for the end of the year and understanding proficiency now, well, what's happening with the rest of the year when we're done testing? So there's been a big push that we also advocate for, is to see that window go to the last 3 weeks, and that's also a provision in some of the language.
But Mendel, who is also part of Manatee County's opt-out movement, says other than switching to a paper and pencil option, moving the test is about the only positive with this bill.
The test really is based on politics and not accountability or proficiency.
She stresses that although the SAT is a national exam, the problem is that it's aligned with Common Core standards.
I feel like this is an opportunity for them to make a great deal of money on the backs of students and teachers by selling another high-stakes test.
Even worse, says Mendel, the passing rate will undoubtedly be raised, making it that much tougher for kids to pass.
That would have a tremendous, devastating effect on our children, and our property values, quite honestly, because school grades will go down.
Ziegler admits much needs to be done with the bill, and there may be some changes. But the overall goal is to eliminate overtesting, making it easier not only for students, but for Florida's teachers as well.
Trying to find that balance of reasonable accountability, but ensuring that our focus is on high quality education and little disruption to instructional time for the students. And we want the equation to be about the classroom and engaging students and them enjoying education, not having this high anxiety around a test.
Now, lawmakers in Tallahassee are also moving forward with a bill nicknamed the Schools of Hope, a House bill boosting funding to charter schools that set up near chronically failing schools here in the state.
Dwayne, thank you.